Welcome back, everyone, to Fire Emblem Three Houses, where we're going hard into this chapter. We're going to get this chapter done this week. We're on the second to last chapter of the Black Eagle's route, and it's Hubert's birthday, so let's host him a tea party. Now, which tea do we want to give him?
Did you summon me? Thank you.
Have some tea, Hubert. Chill out, my man.
Flavorful.
Yeah, he's going to be all over that one, isn't he?
Yes. Yes. What? Yes. Oh my.
Nice.
Sometimes your insights are so keen they seem to border on precognition.
I'm going to disagree with you, Hubert. Perfect tea time. Poke, 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 poke.
Quite.
Oh, he doesn't like the banter, does he?
Flavorful. I'll take it.
Have a dapper handkerchief as well, my man. It's your birthday after all.
Thank you. This was more enjoyable than I thought.
See, Hubert, just trust me, mate. We've got charm point out of it. How often do you get charm, Hubert?
Seems we finally finished.
That's it. I'm done. No more work for me. Especially not with her. Not in a million years.
Well done, Sylvain.
I see how this works.
Now to keep polishing my skill.
Guess all that time wasn't wasted.
So we're not going to paralogue this month. We're going to seminar this month. With cubes.
I'm getting the hang of this.
I see how this works.
I've got the gist of it now.
I think I've got the idea.
Automatic.
Seems we finally finished.
That's it. I'm done. No more work for me. Especially not with her. Not in a million years.
I'm glad I'm getting better.
I'm just not there. I still have...
certifications. So then you disappoint me. Fucking, I need to save before I do that. So we're gonna look up some supports for the next 5 minutes or so.
Hubert, I have a request to give you, if I may be doing that.
Hello, Petra. How unusually formal.
You are always comparing me against Edelgard. I have been observing you, and you are not often making comparisons like that. So why are you always comparing me? I do not enjoy being compared.
An astute observation. I should point out that such a comparison only reflects well on you. I am perhaps doing so because you are both royalty.
That is not making sense to me. In battle, you and I are the same. Neither of us has a higher rank than general. Edelgard is leading the entire army. But you and I are both leading a part of the army. That should be making us... what is it? Comrades in arms.
Comrades in arms, you say?
When you are looking at me, you are thinking of me compared to Edelgard. But I want you to be looking at me as only myself. Do you have understanding? I do not want you seeing me as foreign royalty, but as your comrade in arms, who is working with you at your side.
I understand you now. It seems I've done you a great disservice, Petra. Your friendship is important to me. I am sorry that I failed to make that clear. By comparing you to Lady Edelgard, I have treated you merely as one chasing after her shadow. I have done so even while believing that the Empire and Bridget would never go to war again.
Do you really think you can stop comparing? I am knowing well that Edelgard takes a big place inside your heart.
I do not fully understand it. But when I look at you, I simply cannot help but think of Her Majesty. Your past, full of hardship, your unwavering determination, your uncommon excellence. As such, I cannot promise never to compare you. But I will try my best to do so less often.
For now, that will be okay. But I will not be giving up on this. And I want you knowing that one day, when you are comparing, you will be finding I have won the comparison.
What an amusing thing to say. Lady Edelgard's face would contort most bitterly were she to hear it.
Be marking my words, Hubert. One day, between the two of us, you will be choosing me.
Sylvain has no flirts. I need to watch some of these skits.
Linhard, at least try to do some training. Use a staff, or a rod, or a broom for all I care.
My apologies, but I cannot train right now. I have plans for later and don't wish to tire myself. Caspar invited me to train with him, you see.
You slept through the whole debate, didn't you? Fine, I'll summarize it for you.
Not the whole debate. I closed my eyes only after I knew what reading would cover the topic.
There you are. Don't tell me you were sneaking out to do some training.
Of course not. I was sneaking out to avoid you. How did you find me this time?
A mere coincidence. Why would you wish to hide from me?
Because you're an awful nuisance? Why do you pester me so?
To ensure that your talent is not wasted due to your lack of...
It's none of your business how I spend my time or how I use my talent. Have you assumed the role of my mother? You overplay the part. She was only half as overbearing.
What is the matter with you? As Emperor, I'm trying to prevent you from making a mockery of the Black Eagle Strike Force.
Fine, I'll try harder. Really. I'm sure you see all this as my interfering with your duty as a leader. Have you considered how it feels for those of us who serve below you? You are a serious pain, you know.
How so?
You're like a mother who insists on accompanying her son to his own knighting ceremony.
That's taking it a bit far, don't you think?
No, I'd say that it's putting it lightly. All your interfering is greatly hindering my research.
I see. Very well. You've made your perspective perfectly clear.
You.
What did I do? Am I in your way? I'm in your way. I know, I get it. I'm sorry. I can't stand the sight of me either.
I never said that. Stay right there. You're always running away. You must really find me irritating.
Irritating? I know. I completely... What? No, I mean, I know I'm irritating, but... Huh?
Stop. Do you remember when you came up behind me and knocked the sword from my hands? I need you to teach me that technique.
Sword? Teach? Technique? That's a joke, right? Because that's just about the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Maybe so, but I saw you do it. You don't remember? You moved like a flash, and before I knew it...
Nope, wasn't Bernie. You must have dreamed it. Unless my accuser dares to produce some evidence.
Yes, evidence. I still have your satchel, see?
Oh, my satchel. Wait, that? No, that's not mine. You can't prove it's mine.
You know it's yours.
I'm innocent, I swear. Merciful Zero, save me.
This is getting nowhere. But, maybe I should corner her like last time. Then she'll use the technique without thinking. Never mind. I'm done here.
Lies! All lies! I didn't do any... Uh-huh? Well, where'd he go?
Gotta love Birdie. Last one, and then we'll get to the paralogue.
Why are you sighing at me like that? Is my face really so hopeless?
Ingrid, I am trying to think of something polite to say right now. It's as if you have no experience dressing elegantly. At all.
I mean, I don't. Dorothea, I appreciate you taking the time, but yes, we're in the middle of a war. It hasn't been my top priority.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be so hard on you. I was just surprised, is all. A gal like you, you're a beautiful young noblewoman who somehow has no experience with either makeup or fashion. This is basic stuff, Ingrid. The basics of the basics, really. But it's like you've never even tried.
I was just never interested before. Even as a child, it never appealed to me. Fussy, pretty things always felt unnecessary. And gussing myself up to attract someone has never played an important part in my pursuits as a knight. But you've piqued my interest in all this.
How?
It's not like I'd be dressing myself up just to attract someone. I'd be dressing up for the occasion, specifically. Even if I don't dress up any other time, a special occasion such as this is a good reason to try it out.
Well, yeah. That's why we dress up when we go out. You might meet someone, and you want to look your best, don't you? Get their attention, lure them in.
That's the exact opposite of what I just said. You said previously that dressing up for the occasion is reason enough.
Oh, I just said that so you wouldn't run off screaming.
I see.
My real point is that you're quite lovely even before getting all fixed up. Absolutely bewitching, in fact. So when I'm finished with you, well, someone looking at you could be forgiven for wanting to pounce.
Could they be? I don't know that I'd forgive them.
Oh, I know. That's why just before I lunge, I'm gonna ask permission.
Permission is not granted. Ever. Just back off.
Shit. Because I haven't saved in a while.
There. We must rethink the supply route now that the battle lines have moved. This one will be Hubert, and Count Burgleys will oversee this force here. Ah, Professor, is something wrong? Sorry, I thought I had a bit more time before the council meeting. True, though ideally I'd like to hand off anything I can to my subordinates. But while we're on the front lines, I can't help but worry about every little thing. Now, let's see.
Pardon, Your Majesty. An urgent matter.
What's happened?
There is an army from Elmira at Fodlan's throat. Reports indicate it is of appreciable size. A steep mountain range runs along the border between Fodland and Elmira. That mountain range is called Fodlan's Throat. The sturdy fortress built within those mountains is called Fodlan's Locket. It occupies the sole path through. The Church and the Alliance nobles built the locket to safeguard against Elmiran invasion.
Normally, House Goneril watches over the fortress. In times of trouble, the lords join together to protect it. But I assume it would be too difficult to defend against this incursion with only the troops of Goneril.
The situation has been precarious for House Goneril since Holst fell ill. The heir to House Goneril, renowned for his bravery. He is Hilda's elder brother.
Holst is a formidable commander. It's only logical that House Goneril would struggle in his absence. The Alliance is shattered. They can't request soldiers from the surrounding wards. And the Imperial troops stationed there can't be relocated so easily. The best course of action is for us to go out there and deal with this ourselves. It's critical for us to protect that location. This is our chance to prove that we won't allow it to fall.
Yes. It is to the benefit of our future governance not to abandon it. It seems this must be done. Will you assist us?
We'll depart after you finish making preparations. Move swiftly. We must move before the Elmiran army crosses the throat.
Excellent. So this is the last paralogue out of the huge list I had at one point. Lord damn you. Oh, I can't sit this one out. Mercedes can. I want to have a look at the map before I make any further decisions. Okay, so I need bowmen. That's critical to me. I can see that. Ignatz, Europe. Shit, what have I just done there?
It seems the Black Eagle Strike Force will
Support! We're saved!
Reinforcements? And that flag belongs to the Imperial Army! Ha! A fine enemy indeed! Break through the locket and make a name for yourself. No need to be shy. Strike all at once!
We fight to protect Fodlan. If the defensive line is broken, we fail. Our enemies are many, but we can use the terrain to our advantage and stop them where they stand.
See how they move.
More fighting.
I'll cut a bloody path.
Well done. Let's make this.
Oh, Lysithia, we got a job for you.
What's my strategy?
Have some lovely
Got no
tasty
time for
experience.
mercy. My orders?
Steady now.
Ready and able.
Bring it, bitches.
A great.
Ah, thanks.
What's the plan? Let's get things rolling.
Wayne. bow knight there.
I'm awake.
I was actually quite graceful.
I'll cut through.
Ready for anything.
For the Empire.
It's too dangerous to move Lysithia.
No mercy.
Ignatz, this is your chance to get some levels, my man. My dude, my bro. The amount of wyverns is actually very,
No time for pity. I'm continuing to improve.
nice. Are those wyverns just constantly spawning? That could be problems if they are.
I must stay the course.
I owe you one.
A waste of time. To kill is to grow strong.
I mean, we've got magic up. That'll do.
I owe you now.
Meteor time.
Don't bother haunting me. Need to pull my... I'm really...
How about a curtsy?
Go on, Ignatz. There's your chance, buddy.
Still alive.
A boon for our future.
You earned this! I have made my peace.
Well done. I will destroy you. Make a difference?
Oh, Leone don't give fucks either. Right, Alois, we're going this way. Lingard, you're up. On defense duty.
Thanks.
Till told otherwise.
No time for pity.
Pure grit. All right, who's next? You're weak.
Right, we've got our primary target. too far out. And then you might have to push up just a little bit to stay within healing range.
Apologies.
Attack.
Ruined for our future. Burn until we meet again. Is that it? I can do this.
Sure can, my boy. I believe in you.
I believe I can do.
That's why I give you an adjudicant.
You made it.
I'm really gaining confidence.
Pure grit! How about a curtsy?
Die to bees.
It's done.
Oh, pardon me.
Thanks. Thanks.
I will
Dead
see
man
this
pulling his
through.
fucking weight. Admittedly, we're well leveled by this point for this paralogue. There's going to be a two-turn maneuver. First we heal.
Appreciate that.
Don't have Petra again, do I? Asking for trouble.
A great.
bulk of my army can stay here.
Not so fast. Let's finish this.
That it?
Sylvain and fucking Ferdinand are having a competition on who can wreck more people, clearly.
Exploit their weak spots. This is the cost of war.
Hardly worth the effort.
Let's just move forward a little bit. Okay, the range isn't quite what I was expecting. I was expecting slightly more. We can put him here.
That helps.
Okay, that rally was meant to go to Sylvain.
I must stay the course.
Oh, please come out and play with Byleth.
I will not hold back. If I live, fight.
I think Ferdinand's winning, Sylvain. You need to step up a bit.
Greatness. All is for victory. A lucky break.
Concerning.
All is going to plan.
Oh, thank God. Ferdinand desperately needs heals.
Back to the fray.
What a bother.
Almost reached the commander.
Too slow. You fought well.
I'm grateful.
Shit, I should have been doing that as I advanced.
I must commend you for your courage, seeing as how you dared to stand against me.
It's alright, kid, man. Your job was just to take the first hit.
I'm really getting...
It's over. Another victory.
Now!
Bye, left side. Okay, why are you taking so little?
One to remember.
I'm grateful. All is going to plan. I'll use this power for the greater
Excellent
good.
level. Oh, I'm sorry, and you are?
You lost that one.
They call you undefeated. Oh, but you've already suffered one defeat, have you not? And on this day, victory will again be ours.
The once defeated isn't quite as exciting, is it? I'll just have to claim this victory here to wipe away the shame of defeat.
Thank you.
If only...
He's not getting a lot of XP, but he's done so much for me as Linthart in this fight.
You're a big help.
Apologies.
I will not back down one step.
How many crits is Ferdinand gonna get? Seriously.
I will see this war through.
You absolute platinum rated fuckhead. But no matter.
I will destroy
Revenge, bitch.
for Gerald. There's more work.
Unexpected.
So this is how far I go. Unbelievable. What a scary woman.
No matter how many times you attack, we will never allow you to capture the throat.
Yeah, there's no fucking surprise there, is he? Crit every fucker under the sun.
The Almiran troops are difficult opponents. For now, I would much rather focus on Fodlan's internal territories. I hope they don't mount another attack anytime soon. The Almiran army retreated. Their casualties were numerous. As I understand it, they won't be attempting another invasion anytime soon. Still, we must prepare the local troops before their enemy returns. That is my hope. I would even consider a treaty. Unlike Fodlan, Almyra is not a land ruled by blind fealty to the goddess. I believe we need only to communicate openly with them and respect the differences between our cultures. If we do that, we should be able to have a meaningful dialogue with them, one more promising than what we can expect from followers of the goddess. Ah, Hubert, what did Duke Goneril say?
He expresses his sincere gratitude to Lady Edelgard. In addition, he would like to leave the protection of the throat to Imperial troops from now on.
Is that so? How reasonable of him. By the way, what was it that ailed Holst?
I did not hear all the details, but apparently he ate some bad mushrooms. It is said he is now emaciated and pale, and his skin exudes a mysterious vapor.
Huh. I can't help but imagine what that must look like. But it's probably better not to think about it.
Agreed. Do not worry yourself with such thoughts.
Indeed. Well, then maybe you should pay a visit. And then you could tell me what it looked like.
Beautiful. So I'm going to leave it there. Paralogue actually took a lot longer than I thought it would. And I'm going to do this auxiliary battle as well. Maybe do one of these as well, but who knows. And then tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow, assuming does not go wrong, we'll get the chapter finished and we'll begin the final chapter.